After so many years after the first Princess Peach game, she finally gets another game. Not a sequel, but her own original game, called Princess Peach Showtime, where she gets invited to the Sparkle Theater for a play, only for it to get invaded by a new villain called Madame Grape and her Sour Bunch, and they take over. So Peach, along with Stella, our guardian of the Sparkle Theater, go to save each of the plays and the Sparkler inside of it. The gameplay of Showtime is very simple. In Peach's normal form, she has to jump, and the power ribbon she gains having a sparkle to help heal the feats. Yeah, those are what these things are called. The ribbon does many other things, like attacking the enemies and stuff. The big gimmick of the stage plays is the use of the sparkle of the main character of the play. Swordsman, thief, chef, etc. Using it gains Peach the power to use the abilities of said play character to fight her enemies. Honestly, this is such a fun thing to use. For one, Peach looks great in all of her forms, my goodness. I think in terms of looks, Dashing Thief, Figure Skater, Kung Fu, Mermaid, and Sword Fighter are my favorites. But in terms of gameplay, it's hard to narrow down favorite to least favorite. I didn't really have any issues with any of them, but I would say my top 3 are Sword, Ninja, and Kung Fu. One thing to note about Peach is that in all these forms, is that she changes her voice tone in all of them. Her normal voice seems a tad deeper, but you can still hear the Peach that we are all used to hearing. However, once you get to use the other forms, her voice changes big time.
Leave it to me.
It's done. Thank you.
Well, shucks.
Thank you. Case closed. Thank you so much.
The reason for that is very simple. She's taking on roles, so she's playing those roles and changing her tone, which I really adore. It shows that Samantha Kelly really has such great range. Moving on, what I also like about the game are the bosses and how unique they are. Yep, there are boss fights in here. I will say, I really like Madame Grape as a villain. We don't get to know a lot about her and her motivations to take over the theater, but her design and her dialogue are enough for fans and myself to enjoy her. She can be considered a good main villain for Peach, cause her name is Grape, for instance. Peach and Grape, cause both of them fruit. So Mario has Bowser, Luigi has King Boo, and now Peach has Madame Grape. And the ending does tease/hint at a possible future return. So I wouldn't mind seeing her in spin-off titles, like the sports and card games. Just shrink her down. Also, the ending with a final transformation. The final transformation literally has her looking like Rosalina. Look at her outfit. It looks like Rosalina's. Look at the bigger version. It looks like Rosalina's. She's floating. Look at her. Maybe it should have been pink, but I'm not complaining. She looks so pretty. So, what are my critiques about the game? It can be a bit too easy, especially fighting certain enemies. I only got a game over like 3 or 4 times, but there are some challenges in the levels that have you thinking, especially when you need to find all the Sparkle Gems. One other note that I will say that some fans are bummed about for some reason, spoilers, they haven't gotten to the end of the game yet, but it's been a couple months, so really, is spoilers even that important? Neither Mario, Luigi, or Bowser appear in this game. Not at all. They don't show up. Not even mentioned. The only other Mario characters that appear are the Toads that go with Peach, and even then, they are shoved to the side once they are pushed out of the theater, only to return at the end to give back Peach's crown. I don't get why some fans are bummed about this. Mario wouldn't really have any relevance in this. Or really, he doesn't really have any relevance in this at all. Neither he, Luigi, or Bowser need to be in this game. It's Peach's time to shine. She had her own adventure without the bros' involvement. She has her own story to tell. When she gets home, she's gonna tell the bros all about what she did on her own, and they'll be proud of her for stepping up and kicking butt. And that's a good thing. It shows that she can handle herself without the bros. So please, Peach, don't get kidnapped next time. Keep this going for any other future game focusing on other characters in the Mario franchise. Princess Peach Showtime, you will enjoy this game. You definitely won't be disappointed. Okay, Nintendo, now make a game about Princess Daisy fighting Tatanga.